Hi guys and welcome to today's video. I have my Project Pan update for you, the second update. I am filming it a little bit before, so maybe the progress is not as impressive, but I do have 3 things I hit my goal on. Well, technically 2, but I'll explain it in a second. Let's just jump into it and I'm going to show you all the products that I had in my Project Pan and the goals and if I managed to reach them. So I am just going to look at my phone because here they are in the order of how I got them, because it's a roulette style Project Pan, so it's randomized a bit. So I'm going to start with the L'Oreal liquid highlighter, which I had to use 9 more times, and I used it so far 8, but I know I can use it one more time tomorrow, for example, and then it's going to be goal reached and I'm gonna right away just roll for something new. So here I made 2 markings, but to be honest I tried to now make a new one, but I don't know if it's not settled enough or what, but it looks higher than the previous ones. So I'm gonna try to, you can't see anything. I also try to shine the light through it. I can tell there's definitely less in the packaging, but it's not actually visible, the progress, so you have to just believe me. So that one is getting rolled out and I do like it. It is quite oily though, so I think I don't know how it's gonna work in the summertime. And for example today I also put it on top of my powder because I forgot to do it before the powder. And it seems to be looking okay, but still the oiliness might break apart the makeup underneath it a little bit, so I would watch out. But definitely a little goes a long way, so this will last me a really long time. The second one is a loose powder. It's called Glam Powder, and I am so nearly done with it. You can probably tell how little there is. I made a marking of it and it's this tiny line. Okay, maybe I'll do it like this. It's this tiny line here, so definitely next month it's gonna get rolled out. I'm even kind of considering to roll it out now, but no, I think I'll do that like that. Maybe I'm gonna roll in one more product because I'm currently recording this on the 19th, so I'm thinking maybe in like 8 days this might be gone, so I might just roll in one extra product for the next month and then get back to having 8 in the Project Pan. So I'll still have a think about it. It's a nice powder. It can sometimes look a bit not glittery, but you can see like a little bit of shimmer through it. Will I ever purchase? Probably not. It's nothing amazing, but I'll be glad to use it up and get my use out of it. Next one was something glittery, and for that I chose a single eyeshadow, and you can see it here. And I had to use it this month 4 more times, and I already reached that goal, so it's getting rolled out. I don't know, you can maybe see a little bit of a dip in it. It's very, very glittery. What I noticed is that as the day goes on, I see more and more glitter like on my face, the fallout. When I apply it's okay, but I feel like with time it kind of like falls off. Like I'm wearing it right now on my eyes, so you can see it looks really nice, and it kind of like shifts from pink to orange depending on the light, like even a little bit of greenish in it. But it's a little bit messy. So I'm glad I reached my use on this and it can be rolled out of my collection. Well, Project Pan. Next thing was something that matched my shirt in the intro of the Project Pan, and I was wearing a red shirt, which, yeah, that was my fault. So I chose from this e.l.f. Duo lipstick, this lighter shade, and I don't really wear red, so how I use it like by tapping it on my lips, so it's more of like a wash of color. And I actually once tried it as my blush. I don't really wear blush. I'm now only starting to get into it a little bit. And it was alright, but it's a very bright color. And let me just check what my usage goal was. So I had to use it 7 more times this month, and I only managed to use it twice. So for March I have 5 uses left to go. So will I be able to do it in March? I don't know, maybe if I like really try and I try to remember about it, then maybe, but we'll see. Then something that got rolled in last month, which was a perfume. I chose a body mist from Victoria's Secret, and I can show you the marking. So you can see the top line is where we started, the bottom one is how much I managed to use. To be honest, with this much progress, well, much progress, it will take me a couple of months. But I think also because it's a quite springy and summery scent, I might use it more every month. Because now it was still a bit cold and I didn't really feel like wearing this scent. But it's also quite old, so I'm really hoping to use it up as quickly as possible. But yeah, we'll see how long it takes me. I mean, I've had this for 3-4 years at this point. So next one that got rolled in last month is this liquid shadow from Catrice. And I think I said last time that it's called Pearly. Pearly is just the finish. And it's called 040 Piece Hunter, apparently. So my goal was to use it 8 times, and I managed to do that. And remember when I first used it, like a couple of months ago, I felt like it was very creasy, like it creased quickly. But I think the trick is with this one to use a very small amount and shear it out and then just wait for it to dry up a little bit. Otherwise it might get like in the crease and might look kind of weird. But to be honest, like, it was kind of nice, and I managed to use it 8 times last month, so it's gonna be rolled out. Then for hair care, I chose this Scalp Serum, and I only used it once, to be honest. My goal was to use up. You can see on the label where I was, so this is basically one use. I do need to like put my mind to it to really remember to use it, because also probably, well, technically it's expired, but like I said last time, if it's good, I'm gonna keep using it. If I feel that my skin gets irritated, then I'm gonna get rid of it. But it's staying because the goal is to use it up. And the last thing from what we already had is this Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow, and this was the prompt. Something that already has a pan, I think, and the goal is to use it up. I do like this shade, so it's not going to be a problem. I just need a little bit more time. Obviously 1 month was not enough, or not even a full month, to be honest, but it will definitely be done in like 2 to 3 months, I think. Okay, so I need to roll for 3 products. I have my Pretty Random app open, and I will need to be double checking after each roll to see what it is and if it's not already in the project. But let's start with it. Can I shake it? Yes. Number 9. 9 is a bronzer. Alright, that's 1. Why the shaking doesn't work? Now it does. 39. 39. It's actually already in my project. That was a social media pic, so I have to re-roll. Also, I hope you don't hear the noise in my background, because it's a computer that's just going freaking bonkers. Okay, 8. Again, it's already in the project. This is might take some time the further we go into the project. 17, glittery again. Please give me something different. 22. Okay. In it for the long haul. For example, 100 uses. Oof. Alright. That's gonna be a challenge. I need to really think it through, I think. And then 1 more. if we're lucky that it's gonna be the right one. Okay, I feel stupid because this is not working and I keep shaking my freaking phone. There we go. 27. It's already in the project, which is called Matches Shirt. Let's go again. 31. Oldest product. It can also be within a category. Alright. I will then go try to pick them and I will be right back to show you what I've chosen. Okay, so I am back with my products and I'm gonna show you what I've chosen. So for the first thing that I rolled was a bronzer, and I chose this one from Ecotera. It's actually quite new to me, but it has a very short expiry date, so I want to use it as much as possible now, basically. And this is where we are starting, and my goal for this one is 25 uses. I was thinking like to wear off the imprint, but I don't know how long it takes, so I'm just gonna do 25 uses and we'll see if I like it and how much of a difference will it make. So then I had to think, because I have my oldest product and then my long haul. And when it comes to the oldest product, I either wanted it to be this highlighter palette from Golden Rose or an eyeshadow from Inglot, this one, which, if you can tell, already has a dip. Also, if you're confused, I showed this palette earlier and had different shades in it. Well, it was also like differently laid out, so I kind of already put stuff in it that I want to take with me, because I'm going on a trip very soon. So basically this is the palette I'm going to take along. That's why it's already like ready, pre-made. But I'm thinking for the oldest I'm gonna do this one, and I will set the goal of trying to think also 25 uses. And for the eyeshadow, wait, I can't pick a number. I'm gonna ask my boyfriend because I can't pick a number.
5.
Whoa, no, the idea is a long haul. So example is 100 uses. But keep in mind, it's an eyeshadow. So if I have to use it 100 times, it's gonna be like more than 3 months. And then it can be boring for people watching. So I would say no more than 100, but more than 20, for sure, or more than 30.
49.
49. Very random, but okay. Is that a long haul though? Okay, no, more than 50. Don't say 51.
Freaking Lord, 67.
Okay, so 67 apparently is the number of uses I need to get on this one. I'm really curious because I don't know how well you can see it, but there's already quite a significant dent. I mean, I've had this thing for 3 years, I think. So, although I don't use it like consistently, just to make it clear. But the Inglot shadows are one of the most densely packed I've used. Like these, like you can barely see any use on those. So I'm really curious if the 67 uses will actually mean that I get to hit the pan finally on this one or not. So yeah, so that's that. 67 on this and 25 on this palette, which will not be a problem at all. I'm gonna try to show you the usage on this. As you can see, the middle one is the one that is the most flat. I think just because of how I use it, I go kind of like this over it, which means I think that I hit the middle one the most. But I also use this as my eyeshadow sometimes, so I felt like these shimmers in the combo of all this, I have a pretty good palette to take with me on my trip. So yeah. Okay, so this was my update. I noticed that for now, each update we roll out 3 things. Yeah, no, I was gonna roll one more. How did I forget that? Because I said the powder is almost out. So I'm gonna roll once more. Please bear with me. Apparently I'm all over the place at this point. So let's try this again. One more number. 25. Sounds like it's already in, to be honest. Oh no, it's not. It's a lip product. Oh, I really don't like lip products. Okay, let me quickly... actually, I know what I'm gonna grab. One moment. So the product I grabbed for the lip product prompt is my MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick. It's the only product from MAC I ever had. I actually got this as a gift from my boyfriend for, I think, Valentine's Day. So it's not unused, but it's also not well loved, I would say. So this could definitely be more in the rotation. When it comes to the goal, with lip stuff I'm not that good and the masks don't help. But I'm gonna say 20 uses. I feel like that's a lot, but this product could really use it. So I'm gonna say 20 uses on this one. And now this is definitely it. So I added one more product for this month because of the powder that's almost out. And I think we'll be done in a couple of days. So it will be a shame to kind of just have it like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!